Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel and to another weekly reading vlog. It is Friday, April 22nd. It is after work. Well, I'm like logging off right now. Little man is still asleep. I should probably wake him up soon. And it's gorgeous outside. It's like, it feels like almost 70. I think it's like technically cooler than that, but the sun is shining and so it's like really nice outside. I'm contemplating going for a walk later. We'll see if that happens. And I just wanted to come on and start this vlog while little man is currently still sleeping. So, oh my gosh, you can see my messy closet back there. Oh, this room. Um, I like was working on getting it all like tidied up and like ready sort of for when my sister comes and visits in a few weeks. And then I don't even know what happened. um, it like got crazy again. So I have to go and like re-clean it. It's great fun. Anyways, as far as plans for this week, so I think little man and John are supposed to get haircuts tomorrow. And then Sunday I have my in-person book club. For that we read American Dirt, which I read for my work book club in like December. So I didn't like reread it. So I kind of had like the month off. But we're going to a local winery for that, which we do. Like that's what all of our book clubs are. We're actually like going to try something somewhat new and like how we like choose books and stuff. I was talking to one of the other members earlier this week because like our book club is still fairly new and we haven't like we don't have like a good system for choosing books yet. Like typically like what we were doing is like basically like someone would be like, oh, let's read this, and we'd all be like, okay, and like that was that. And then we moved to like this new app, and the app is actually called Book Clubs, and it's free, and like it has like the ability to like do polls and stuff, and it's really nice. But we were finding that like you can add books that you like want to read and like suggest them to the group, and then what we were doing is taking like the books with the most like people that want to read it and using that, like choosing the top three and having like us vote on like those top three to be like the book that we read. But we're finding that some people aren't voting and we feel like some people like aren't recommending books, and so I think we're going to try, like we're going to talk about it on Sunday, like try saying like having volunteers like take months, and then that person is going to like choose three books, whatever they want, like doesn't have to be from the list, like any three books that they want. And then we'll vote on the books that they choose so that people have more of like a voice in the club. I don't know, like if you have a book club, how do you guys select your books? Like let me know down below. I'm really interested to see how other people do it. Yeah, then next week, I don't think there's anything going on during the week, at least not that I can think of. So yeah, my hair is not done. I just like took a shower and let it air dry, so it looks a hot mess. I need a haircut too. I could probably take off a decent chunk. I'll have to talk to the person who's cutting the boys' hair and see if I can get in and get a haircut. Anyways, so what am I reading currently? We have 2 physical books and an audiobook. So physically, I'm reading Nothing But Trouble. I'm only on like just past the 100-page mark, but I've been reading this like when I'm in bed. That's been like my bedtime book, because when I'm not in bed, like when I'm reading in the living room, I've been reading As Always Julia, which I'm also not super far in. I'm literally on the exact same page 102 in both of these books. And I'm enjoying both of them. So right now in Nothing But Trouble, Jules has found like her dad's old journal, and she thought it was going to be like, all these like memories and stuff. And he like references something called the pastry case that he like was helping the professor on, like when Jules was like a kid. And she's like, what is this? And so we get Jules talking to the professor about like what it is, but also like the journal entries from Jules' dad. And it looks like, at least at some point, like it goes to just like current, like present day. But like right now, we've been going back and forth as they've been like going through his journal entry. So that's interesting because you get to like get a glimpse of Jules' parents in the past and the professor in the past. And then in this, oh my gosh, this is like, so it's nonfiction, obviously. I mean, it's letters that Julia Child and Avis Devoto wrote back and forth. And so like it goes a little bit slower. Like I don't think I'm reading it super, super slow, but they like say some things that crack me up. Like, and like you get like their personalities because they're like really good friends. I mean, they started as like, they didn't like, where I'm at, like in this book, they've still not met in person. If you don't know a lot about Julia Child, like in her relationship with Avis Devoto, they met because Julia Child wrote a like fan letter type thing, if you will, to Avis Devoto's husband. And Avis responded to it, and then they just started like, they basically became pen pals that way. Back in like the like, this is 1953. They started writing in like 1952. And it's just so funny, like getting to see like Julia Child's like personality like with one of her friends, even through just like letters. I really enjoy it. And they make like references to like funny things. And like I think in last week's vlog I like read a passage about like Avis Devoto talking about like wine in America and like how she used to be able to buy like smaller like bottles of wine, but like now she can't. And like she was like, oh, it'd be like the perfect amount, like there, like I'd have just enough for cooking and to like finish it off like with a drink like of my own, like. And now it's like a whole bottle. Like it was just like it's so funny like seeing their personalities. And you get like, they talk a lot about like the like political climate going on because Julia is in France, and so she's kind of like removed from a lot of the like political like goings on. And it's like an election time, and like going on like in America during this time is like Senator McCarthy and like all of that. And I just, it's very it's entertaining, like, and like these, I mean, these were obviously real people. And Julia Child is someone that I don't know why, but I love reading about her. And so reading these letters like written by her or to her is really interesting. So I'm enjoying that. And then the audiobook that I'm currently listening to is The Reckoning by John Grisham. I don't know exactly how far into it I am. I don't know the exact percentage, but this one, it's a very like, the premise of this, when was this one written? 2018, so it's one of his newer ones. The premise of this like captivated me. So this guy, so this is set in like mid 1940s, 1946. This guy, he's a World War II hero. They thought he was like dead. Like he went like MIA. He like ends up escaping, coming home, like a very like celebrated like hero in their town. He like walks into the like church one day and just like shoots the reverend, like killed the pastor, like point blank, like took a gun, killed him. And like calmly, and like it was like pretty premeditated. Like he like calmly walked in, killed them. Like somebody saw him like walking out, and he's like, call the police. And like has been cooperating with like the authorities. Like he's in prison right now. Like, and like no one knows why he did it, and he's not really saying anything. They're like, you can't just like go and, like kill this person with no like explanation. Like the only explanation there could be is that like insanity. And he's like, no, like I will not like take that as like I'm not gonna like plead like in like insanity. um so yeah, it's very interesting. And like there's like speculation like, oh, this must have something to do with like the pastor and like your wife, but like you don't really know if there was like an affair or something. It's very interesting. um like in John Grisham, like the audiobooks are very easy to listen to. So I've read a lot of his books via audio. um like he gets very good narrators, and they're very good, like easy listens. So that is that. um so now I should like make sure little man doesn't sleep too much longer, so that he'll like sleep tonight. And then John should be home relatively soon, and yeah, that's that. So I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. It's like 9:45. I am getting ready to go for a walk because I've been so lazy for a while. And I just felt like getting out, listening to my audiobook, and going for a walk. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm at one of the like trail, I don't know, like trailhead's not the right word, but one of the like parking lots for this trail that I think I've talked about it before. There's this trail that like runs through a good portion of Connecticut. And so I'm at the one like close to my house, and I'm gonna just plug in my audiobook, go for a walk. And then I have a couple of other things I need to do before my friend comes over to cut John and little man's hair. Last night I ended up reading like 100 pages of Nothing But Trouble. I kind of just like read that last night because it was easy and I wanted some easy reading. So that's what I did. It's really like I said this before. I think I said this yesterday. Like I like it because it's like you're getting to know Jules' parents, which you don't know much about Jules' dad throughout the series, but you're getting to know Jules' parents and the professor like in a different capacity, which I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. But that is that. I just wanted to hop on, say hi, tell you what I'm doing. I want to go for a walk. I need to pick up a couple books from the library, and then I'm going to try and redeem some cans, which I've been collecting for far too long. So that's that. I will see you guys later. Hey everyone, it is Saturday night, sometime after 7. I don't know actually what time it is. Today was, it was productive, but I'm exhausted. So I went for my walk. I walked for like 45, 50 minutes. It was really nice. Like I was worried that the trail was going to be like crowded because it was a nice day, but I think it was like still early enough in the morning that not a ton of people were out. Like I definitely saw people. I wasn't like alone. But yeah, I listened to a few chapters in my audiobook, and I'm really like curious as to where this is going to go because I'm only like 18 or 20% of the way through, and like they're already at the trial. So I don't know if there's like I don't know what's going to happen. I still have like 11 hours left. Then I redeemed cans. So I live in one of the states, Connecticut, where you can like you pay like a 5 cent per like can or plastic bottle or glass bottle. On those things you pay a 5 cent tax, but you can redeem it. Like you can return those and get it back. And I have basically told John, like John is like, just like throw them in the recycle. And I'm like, no, if I paid those 5 cents, I'm going to get that 5 cents back. And I've been like really bad about redeeming lately. So we had like a lot. So I only took like 2 bags. It was only like $13, but like $13 is like a bottle of wine or a couple or a few, depending on how expensive your taste is. Or not even one if you're like really ritzy. But honestly, like what we actually do with it is I've just been putting any money from like the bottle redemption to into like little man's piggy bank. So we're like not actually using anything with it, like doing anything with it other than that. So did that. Picked up a couple more books from the library, which are in my very messy kitchen. One was The Unseen City. Is that what it's called? There'll be a picture here. By Amy something or other. I don't know. It's the next book for my work book club. And then I got, what's it called? Miss Julia Speaks Her Mind, because at some point I just kind of like saw that. So, Rainey and Angie from Literary Labors and Chelsea from Voyage of a Time Wanderer and Kate from Kate Howe, they've been doing a read along of the Mitford years. And I read the first one and I like didn't hate it. Like it was all right. And then I like tried to listen to the second one and like it kind of was boring to me. So I stopped doing that read along, but they're starting a new one and I don't even know when they're starting it. I know that they're finishing the last Mitford book, like I think in April. So I'm hoping it starts soon. So I saw that that was available. Like I like put that on hold at my library. So I picked that up as well. And then I came home. I planted our Christmas tree. So this past Christmas, we didn't do like a full size tree. We just did like a tabletop one, but we bought a potted one. My mother-in-law had the idea. And I've been waiting for it to like get nice enough to plant it, and today was a nice day. So I came home, planted our Christmas tree. And then my friend came over, cut John and Little Man's hair, and Little Man looks so stinking cute with like a big boy haircut. He'd gotten a trim like once before, like basically just around his ears. Um, and then like that was it. And but like today he got like a full-fledged haircut and he did like really well. Um, and then I went grocery shopping. Um, and then came home and was exhausted. And so now I'm finally getting to like relax. So yeah, that's that. So I think my plan is to attempt to finish Nothing But Trouble because as I said earlier, I read like how many pages did I read? Like almost exactly 100 pages yesterday, like last night. And so I only have, let's see, I have just over 100 more pages to read. So I could do it again. Well, John and I are also playing board games tonight. I might be able to. We'll see. So I think I'm going to focus on that. And then I'll get back to As Always, Julia. But I'm so close now that I just need to do it. So that is my plan. And that was my day. I'm exhausted. So I also have a cup of coffee that I can make and do some reading and possibly fall asleep. Who knows? But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hey everyone. So I don't even remember the last time I updated you this week. Saturday night, maybe? It's now Tuesday night. So Saturday night, I finished Nothing But Trouble. I don't know if you can hear John like cackling in the background. I don't know what is going on down there. He's playing video games or something. So he's like cackling. Um but I finished Nothing But Trouble. I really enjoyed that one. I said this like throughout the blog. Like the like different perspective of like you get to see a different side of Jules mom and the professor, because you kind of get like flashbacks back to like the 80s when Tort was just beginning, um, which was really interesting. And I feel like it helped, like, not that Jules and the professor had like a bad relationship by any means, but like I think it like um added like a new dimension kind of to Jules and the professor's relationship, which was really good. So really enjoyed that. Then Saturday night, John and I played Blockus Duo, which is a two-player version of Blockus. Like it's a different game. And John like thoroughly crushed me at that, which is like very typical with Blockus. Then Sunday, I had my in-person book club. We went to we went to the winery where I had my bridal shower um almost 4 years ago, and I haven't been there since. So that was a lot of fun. It was like a gorgeous day. I don't know if you can tell, my scalp got sunburned, and my arms got sunburned because we sat outside. I had way too much white wine. Whew. But it was a good time. We talked about American Dirt. I say we talked about it, okay? And I feel like this is the way of like all book clubs, is that like you spend, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes, depending on the book, talking about the book, and then like 2 hours just talking. Um, but it's a good time. And then our next book is, oh, the Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying a Vampire. What I remember, I'll put it here, like what the exact title is. But I'm really excited about that. Um, so now I am like halfway through. I like just hit 50% of the way through the audiobook that I'm listening to, which is The Reckoning by John Grisham. And I think the last time I talked about that, I said like I didn't know, like I was like 30 some odd percent through, and I was like, what is happening? Like they're already at the trial of this guy. But so you finish part one. Well, like part one is like the guy, and this is not a spoiler, this guy, this like decorated like war hero. It's set in the 40s, so he's like a World War II vet, like comes home, decorated war hero, literally just like goes and shoots his like local pastor, like premeditated murder thing. And like, so there's like the trial. So that's like part one, is like the trial and like how that all goes down. Then part two, we like flash back to when this guy meets his wife, and then like meets his wife, has his children, and then ends up going to war. And then I don't know what part three is going to be. I don't know if part three is going to be like the aftermath of the trial. Like, I'm not sure. But like, so that's kind of what's going on with that. It's really like, I think I said this before as well. Like John Grisham's like audiobooks, they are very easy to listen to, I find. I don't know, like if he just gets really good narrators, like I don't know what it is, but like they're very easy to listen to for me. Then I'm still reading As Always Julia, making progress in that. Um, and then I am getting ready, like literally right now, to start Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I am going to be buddy reading this with Amanda. I've kind of just been waiting for her to say that she's like ready to start, because she's like got a lot going on in her like life right now. She's incredibly busy at like a like move, like all of this stuff. So I was like, you tell me when you are ready, and that's when we will read it. Like, yeah, you let me know. So she messaged me last night and was like, hey, you want to start this? And I was like, yep, I'm ready. So I'm gonna sit and read a little bit of this and hope that it's good. I mean, I don't think any of the books that John has recommended I have not liked, so it should be fine. Oh, I also started one of the like books that I randomly picked up at the library. Actually, I don't know if I even like did a like uploaded a vlog when I got this one. It's a very, like, it's like a random historical fiction book. It's called Hooks and Eyes. Hooks and Eyes. I don't remember. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide if I like it or not. Like, it has like a decent rating on Goodreads. It has like, I think the average rating is like 3.9, which is like really good for Goodreads. I'm not hating it. I just don't know if I'd like continue the series. I guess like I'm not even, I don't even think I've hit 100 pages in it yet. So there's still time for it to get better or get worse. But it's set in Victorian London. You're following this like recently widowed woman who has like 2 young kids, and she moves to like a different city in England. She's gonna go live with like her like husband's aunt or something. I think that's the relation. And she kind of feels like, even though like she feels like she needs to like make money, and so she goes and works at this like hook and eye factory thing, and then like something happens and she doesn't work there anymore. And I mean, it's not like horrible, but I'm not like super, I guess I'm not like super far into it. Like I said, I'm not hating it. That's kind of like what I've been reading before, like in bed, like before I like fall asleep. So yeah, that's everything that is going on right now. So just wanted to hop on and give you guys an update because I feel like it's been a while since I've done that. So now I'm going to, like, I don't even know what's going on with my hair. This is like what happens when I air dry my hair. It looks like this, which is fine, I guess, considering the fact that I work from home and don't leave my house except to go in my front yard 90% of the time. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Hey everyone, so it is lunchtime on Thursday. Me and little man are just hanging out. And I just thought I'd go ahead and end this vlog here because I'm not going to finish any of the books that I'm currently reading. Unless I guess I could potentially finish my audiobook, but I don't think so, before the end of the day. So I just figured let's end it now. Then I can maybe get it edited and posted by tomorrow so that I'm on track to, like, you know, have some videos coming out soon. So yeah, I don't even know what I finished this week. Nothing. I don't think. I think the last book I finished, Nothing But Trouble. I finished that, I think, because I think it was that, and then like I read Heartstopper Volume 4, but I'm pretty sure that was in a vlog that I didn't post. So yeah, there's not a lot, you know, to really say other than that. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.